We have a live show coming up September 5th. Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel, WTP Live, and that's WTPLive.com for tickets for that. And I'm looking forward. It's going to be you and me and Adam Bush, and of course, Chrissy and Lucy, and producer Chris will be there.
This should be a blast. I mean, these things are always a lot of fun, and the collection of people that are going to be there, just, it's huge. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very funny to watch, I'm sure. Very funny to be there and participate. And I'm looking forward to it, seeing a few people I haven't seen in a while, which is always good. Yeah, and I'm doing my Sunday WABC show from there.
Oh, no shit. So get your tickets, WTPLive.com. Check us out live September 5th at 7:30 p.m.
Who are these podcasts? WATP.
Aaron's got these court hearings coming up on Friday. One against one Patrick Melton, the other against Nick Rekieta. He filed 2 different harassment restraining orders against them, and they're fighting it. Now, Aaron has had 2 restraining orders against him from his ex-wife and his ex-girlfriend. He didn't fight either of them. And so he thinks that as long as you file a harassment restraining order, that the other people just can't talk about you on the internet anymore. And all your problems go away. Thanks, court system. Turns out that the people who you file a restraining order against could go, hold on, I'm not harassing this guy. This guy's a public figure. And if I want to talk shit about him, and if I want to show up to his court appearance because I'm reporting on the news, I can fucking do that. Because we have this little thing called the First Amendment. It's really nice. It's a nice thing in my little suit, actually. I love the First Amendment. It's a great thing. It allows you to have this freedom of speech thing that Aaron's tried to stifle, which, and Aaron, it pretends to be this like conservative guy who's like probably constitutionalist. And he's just like, yeah, but I don't want their free speech. They got to go with that. And so that's coming up this Friday. Very excited. We'll be covering it on this little piggy. But I was just surprised to see how cocky Aaron is about this.
Me. It's up to you guys to try to sort that out. $1 from Rabbi Smoothie says, and as always to the haters, boo-hoo more, bitch. Oh, God, they're going to be so in a few days. I mean, Jesus, they're going to be coming to their daddy for cope. Oh, my God, I'm not ready for it. Every time they get disappointed because they made something up in their head and it didn't come true, for some reason, I'm the one they always have to cry to. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm excited for it.
Okay. The worst case scenario, because when Aaron filled out these HROs, he wanted to make it so that just like in the HROs against him, that Nick and Patrick couldn't even talk about Aaron on their shows. And the judge went, I'll give you the 500 feet or 1,000 feet. But that's as far as we're going with this. These people are not a threat to you being on the internet. And so that's what these hearings are all about, is like, are these people a threat to Aaron? Neither of them live anywhere near him.
And to his kids specifically. I think that's why the judge felt obligated. He went out of his way to say, this is to protect my family.
Right.
From this man they're scared of.
For Patrick Melton, not Nick. Mm-hmm. His daughter's on the HRO as well. And so the worst case scenario for Patrick or for Nick is that the judge goes, yeah, all right, we're just going to keep these in place. You guys aren't allowed within 500 feet or 1,000 feet. And they'd be like, whatever. Wasn't planning on it anyway. None of that matters. But in Aaron's mind, he's going to get this crazy victory. And he's like, oh my gosh, and everyone's going to be so upset because once again, I'm going to be triumphant in court. You've never been triumphant in court. What do you mean? You don't understand how any of this works. I don't understand the cockiness out of this guy.
And he's describing gaslighting by the haters, which is what he excels at, is gaslighting.
Well, I wonder, does he gaslight his audience so much that he's gaslighting himself? Because that's the only reason why he'd have this cocky of an attitude.
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. That's what I think, too. So now he's talking about the case specifically with Patrick Melton in this next clip.
Would be very on brand for Mark Maron. Oh, Baba Booey Hooey, thank you for the $1.99. So much fun you need to tattle to a judge. Look, man, if you can...
Okay, so Aaron has to put on the affect, the crying guy. This guy's clowning you. He's not crying about it. He's calling you a bitch, which you are. You went to a judge and said, I don't want this guy making fun of me anymore. That's the biggest bitch move. Aaron's even said this himself. If you got to file a restraining order because you're getting made fun of, you're a bitch. Not even
Hypocrite.
It's not even gay. It's just bitch behavior. That's what this is. And so let's see how Aaron deflects or whatever he does with this one.
Louis, thank you for the $1.99. So much fun you need to tattle to a judge. Look, man, if you can't see what a stalker is and that they're escalating and that they've never had an audience before and you're the only thing keeping them alive and they feel like they're your fucking girlfriend.
So this is, again, he starts with, I think, what his attorney would tell him to say. Things are escalating. They're a stalker. We don't know where this is going to go next. But then it turns into, and, that's the reason why he has a big audience, because the people just want to hear him talking about the toe. And, if he didn't talk about me, he wouldn't make as much money because I'm so much cooler than him. Like, oh, dude, you're losing the thread immediately.
Yeah, you lost it.
Dummy.
And they behave like the woman who shot Selena. And the kids stuff, yeah.
The kid stuff. Right. Yeah, that's right. Patrick showed up at her school. Patrick was on the school bus.
Outside her bedroom window?
Yeah. Probably, right? Climbed the tree out there. The kid stuff.
Folks, if you didn't believe me before, I just said kid stuff.
Well, I know. Right. What a fucking bitch this guy is. I'll just be very vague, and you guys have to agree with me because the children, right? Am I right, people? What a loser.
It's the legal equivalent of what John did in Atlantic City when he didn't know how to fight Patrick Melton. So he just found security, hid behind them, pointed at John, and said, "Kid stuff. Kid stuff."
He's talking about my kids. You're right.
That's kid stuff.
Yeah, it's just smart. It's just smart. It's I know because they're in front of a microphone, you don't think they're mentally ill and you think they have their shit together.
No, that's not why. It's because I've hung out with Patrick many times. I've been parts of his events. He's been parts of my events. We'll see him in Detroit coming up at the Magic Bag. And I know that he's just a pretty normal fucking guy who's really good at what he does. You guys don't understand. He's mentally ill. No, he just makes fun of you better than most people. And you don't like that.
I promise you they don't. Okay, kiddo? This is what Mark Maron had to say about...
All right, whatever. This Mark Maron stuff, I've not even touched this. I can't even. What were you going to say, Adam?
I don't want to. I believe there's going to be a time where years from now we look back at footage like this of Aaron wearing that shirt, doing this and being like, how were we not aware that he was like a 70-year-old queen trapped in this man's body? Like, he looks like he's sitting around the table with the Golden Girls eating cheesecake, talking about being an alpha male.
All right, so one more thing on the HROs, because he's been getting some grief on that. This is from yesterday's show.
$2 from No Pen 15 Fathead. Thank you very much. Says, holy shit. Thanks, all you cool cats and kittens. Yeah, they're making donations like on your behalf. I say you match that 73. That would be fun. Baba Booey Hooey with $2 says, so real men tattletale on bullies they can't handle. More stalkers. I would say stalkers, but that's fine. But hey, however you need to cope, my man.
Aaron literally had to go to a judge because he was getting made fun of. And the worst part is...
I wish the judge said, however you need to cope, my man.
However you need to cope, man. We'll be trying that Patrick's a threat to you, even though he lives in Vegas. Yeah. Sure. The worst part about this is that Patrick came to the court hearing, and then he went to Stoney's and Aaron's boxing gym, which he no longer goes to anymore. He had the big falling out with Coach Scott. He went to, I don't even know, whatever else. Nowhere near Aaron's house, nowhere near his family, anything like that. And Aaron didn't file a restraining order the next day like he did against Nick Rekieta. He waited a week and then filed a restraining order against Patrick long after Patrick had left Minnesota and was back in Las Vegas. Now he needs a restraining order? That's a bitch move.
You keep coping. I would say being this obsessed with another dude is a little gay.
You're a bitch, girl.
But I make money off you, so that's good. Speaking of a little gay, the third male Vikings cheerleader.
All right, well, we'll get into more gay talk momentarily. Well, speaking of which, we're talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, the big it couple. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you heard that those two are together.
They're engaged.
I know. I know. This is a weird conversation between Aaron and Johnny Crutches, and I don't normally get this nitpicky with these two, but Johnny Crutches offers some information, and then when asked for just a little bit more information to back up what he said, abandons it immediately. He's like, "Oh, I shouldn't say anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about."
Los Federales with $1 says it's the American version of Posh Spice and David Beckham. Personally, I find Travis Kelce to be much more likable than David Beckham, but that's fine too.
I don't find Taylor Swift as hot as Posh Spice.
Really? You think Victoria Beckham?
I have no idea. I just made that comment. I don't remember Posh Spice. I remember there were 5 of them and they were British.
I find Taylor Swift to be a very attractive girl. I think she's very cute. And
okay.
Victoria Beckham's cute too.
Hot takes, guys.
Yeah, wow. Look at that.
Pretty good stuff.
Betty and Veronica, who knew?
I can't believe I have to be the man in the room, but I'll explain this to these guys. So, Victoria Beckham is a smoke show.
Yes.
She's in her 50s now, but go back and look at the Spice Girls. Taylor Swift is your sister's friend who's a little quirky, who can play guitar. You're not interested in her at all. It's a very different thing. And these two are like, I don't know, they're both really hot. Okay, cool. I mean, Taylor Swift's a billionaire, so I get it. There's something to that. Makes sense.
And it's funny how Johnny backed down
Immediately. He's like, really? You think that Victoria Beckham's hotter? I don't know, man. I don't even know what girls are.
Did I say hot?
I don't know what's going on. So they're talking about a guy who said he was going to support Johnny when Johnny goes live on his stream. And Johnny reveals, because Aaron goes, he better have given you at least $20. He said he was going to support you. So Johnny's looking through his stuff. He's like, oh, he gave me $4.99. And so Aaron gets upset about that.
Free Speech Coach says $5 more than you've given to his GoFundMe. Hey, Johnny, have I given to your GoFundMe?
Yeah, dude, you way more than $5.
Sorry, Free Speech Coach. I win again. You lose again. It's Steel Toe versus Dabbleverse, though, baby. I've always been beating you, so you should be used to it.
How gauche. The guy goes, that's $5 more than you gave to Johnny Crutches. That's not true. Johnny, tell him I gave money to your GoFundMe. See, I gave him money. Just laugh it off, man. Why do you feel the need to win that one?
Yeah, Taylor's hot. I'm sorry. Taylor's hot. She's fine. Whatever you want.
It's so funny to me that he's like, we're always beating the Dabbleverse. All right, here are some shows that clown Aaron. Nobody Likes Onions, This Little Piggy, Pretty Antisocial, Tukey Soup, Uncle Rico, WATP. All of these shows are hosted by people with their dignity still, and all of them get more views than Steel Toe Show. And he's like, we're beating all of the Dabbleverse. All right, cool.
Yeah, but about 2 a.m, 3 nights ago, Rob Saul bailed on an attempt to make fun of us mid-sentence.
Oh, no.
That was kind of humiliating for us until we played it here, and then we all laughed at him. So
Yeah.
we have to sleep at night somehow.
Right. We're coping.
That's what's crazy about this. Aaron always accuses people of coping. And he's like, we're beating the whole entire Dabbleverse because I just told a guy that I gave more than $4.99 to Johnny's GoFundMe.
And typically the one who's keeping score so diligently is not the one winning.
Right. I wasn't even paying attention, personally.
Didn't even know.
So he goes on to say this.
Maybe you've caught my penchant. Maybe you've caught my gift of being able to rile people up with a wry smile, a gleam of your eye.
Still being alive. It's amazing that last one works. There's some people that literally get upset that you're still breathing.
Why? How do you think we came up?
No
with,
effect on you.
How do you think we came up with the every time we go live we notch a win? It's amazing. I have to keep doing this goal or no goal because there's a lot of people that are going to eat a pistol if I stop streaming because they'll have nothing left to do with their lives.
He really does flatter himself, doesn't he? He thinks that if we don't have Aaron Imholte to kick around, we won't know what to do with ourselves. We'll just end it all.
This is still the least favorite section of the show for a lot of people.
Yes. I want to get people into it. I'm trying really hard.
Did you notice? It was like it was very symbolic the way Mr. Crutches was. He's like, those people are running out of breath over there.
They don't have a leg to stand on.
They can't even breathe. And then he was out.
So Aaron just said that every time they go live, they notch a win, which is actually amazing to think that way. Aaron goes on and humiliates himself. And there's all these clippers who are finding the clips of him begging for money and missing out on money and losing his dignity every turn he makes. And he's like, but if I'm live on the internet, I win again. Wow, I guess you do have a winning streak then, because you're live every fucking day because you need to be. So okay, you got us there. All right, so then apparently the Monday show did not go so well as far as donations go, but don't worry, it's still a perfect week, it's still a streak.
And Amber with $5. Thank you very much. I believe Amber, one of the people who rescued our Monday show.
Nice.
We came up $80 short on Monday, and then I circled them here on our list because this was really huge and awesome. Ryan, Chris, D'Amico, Nicholas, and Amber all threw in while they watched later on Monday and kept our week perfect.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it.
This is odd to me, and I don't care about these stupid rules. Aaron does. He's the one who makes them all up and tells us about them. I wouldn't know about any of this stuff. But according to Aaron's rules, he has live viewers. He needs to get to $300 on Monday morning, or else it's a loss and we didn't hit the goal. But then he doesn't get it. He misses by $80, and donations come in after the show, and it was a victory after all, and they did hit the goal. With this kind of logic, I'm the richest podcaster of all time. Not yet. Not yet. Not even close to yet, but soon. As long as you're just like talking about the future and someday, like none of it's real now. Who gives a shit?
Well,
Chris and I are about to schedule a meeting, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I don't think
You guys
any
wanna
of it's
raise?
real. I think he's lying all the time.
Well, that's the other thing too. Obviously, he misses by 80, and it's embarrassing. So then he's just like, oh yeah, but no, a bunch of people gave me money, and we're good.
Yeah,
it's a perfect week. Another perfect week.
While you were gone, this happened.
That was Monday morning that he missed the goal, but then they made up for it. Well, Monday night, he was freaking out as well. Things were not going his way.
I can't blame the morning crowd. I can't blame the morning crowd because we are struggling more tonight than we did today. Our numbers are terrible. The money is way the fuck off.
Yikes.
I'm sweating to the oldies on this one. I got my real ID today. That's awesome. I'm going to tell you guys just banal anecdotes about my life tonight, seeing as
Yeah, that'll fix things.
the singing and the dancing and the slur merchant and the being funny. It ain't fucking working.
When was that?
I got my real
I know.
ID finally. It's months and months and
Imagine
months.
that. So here you are, not hitting your goal, and your audience is shrinking, and people aren't giving you money, and you're like, it's nothing I'm doing wrong. No self-reflection whatsoever. Never once being like, is this the right format? Should I get a good co-host at some point? Should we do something people actually want to watch or pay attention to? It's just like, I'm doing everything right. You guys are fucking it up.
Yeah, also, I can't blame the morning crowd. Why would you? It's two different fucking shows.
That's funny.
It's late, and I took out my old license and put it next to my real ID, and boy, the last few years have aged me horribly. I am not this, like, honestly, in my vanity, I'm going to have this lasered. I mean, I'm going to do jaw exercises. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to keep doing yoga and all that. But like, this is just with age. This is just coming down more and more.
I think it's because you're putting on weight.
Yeah.
And you're still going to wear that shirt. So what's the
Good
point?
But this is an odd thing that he's saying here. Not that this is the point of this clip, but they put it in this on the subreddit, so we're playing it. This is interesting that Aaron's talking about how he's looks terrible because the last couple of years have aged him. What are you going to do about the next few years? This is something that we talk about all the time. I don't know. Like, Aaron used to talk about getting back on the radio. That was like his thing. We're going to get back on the radio. I got these meetings coming up. Once we're back on the radio, everything's going to be different. It's going to be great. Well, that's not happening. There are no radio jobs. They'll hire.
Oh, he's in the middle of talks. There are negotiations going on.
You know what's funny? He's probably talking to AI And AI is going to take that morning gig. So he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Next, you're going to tell me Opie doesn't have a gig coming up? You are so negative.
I'm so naive. So I don't even know what his goal, like what I shouldn't say goal. What is next for him? It's just every day is Groundhog's Day, just begging for the goal, morning and night, morning and night, morning and night. And you can tell right there, he goes, this is aging me. This is a much younger man than I am. This is aging him. He looks horrific.
How is it aging him if he's also not taking any losses? How does
Right.
that happen?
Yeah,
Are they behind the scenes?
I think it's because he's lying to his audience.
No,
He's actually very stressed out about his lifestyle, and it sucks.
You can see it. I see it clearer every day. He's just like this old Southern queen from Louisiana who just wants to sit by the bayou and simp juleps and smoke those long cigarettes and talk about his radio days. Like every shirt is getting pinker and more flowy and he's exaggerated.
Time out.
Whoa.
It's a guy who's accused of being gay very often on the internet. I can't stand by these accusations.
We would know. We live in this. This guy just needs to be himself, come out, be a cuck, be whatever
Yeah.
you are, and just own it and do the show about that. Then your little banal daily problems will be interesting to your audience.
Is that a mint julep?
Shut up. All right. How about this?
Let me get my parliaments.
How about this for a twist in this story? The next power couple in the dabverse, Nick Rekieta and Aaron Imholte. Both of them just say, fuck it, we're leaving our wives. This is what we always wanted the whole time.
You've tasted my cum. Who
Right.
cares?
They just get together and everyone goes, just a slow clap. Like, good,
Finally.
good for you guys. This just seems right.
And I'm going to end up having it lasered off. It's just so ugly. It's just so gross. I don't like it. It's disgusting. I think I'm ugly with it. So I probably will have that. We'll keep working on it. It's just so gross. Like I can feel it. And it's just.
What about the hair?
And I saw it on my license. And I'm just like, I got to fucking gobble now. Ugh. All of a sudden, I'm getting down. My shirt's soaked with flop sweat. I'm just, my arms are sweaty today. I'm really going through it today.
By the way, it's another perfect week, everyone. Yeah. Another win for the toe over here. This is crazy.
And you know what sucks? I woke up today so happy. I'm like, dude, low goal. We're going to be okay.
Right.
This is going to be all right. And now it's what the haters have been hoping for.
This daily affirmation thing, we hear about this all the time. I woke up this morning. I said it's going to be great. We're going to kill it today. I'm the best there ever has been at this, and everyone knows it, and the money's going to come pouring in. He has to tell him this shit himself in the mirror every morning in order to even like get motivated for his day. And then it doesn't go that way. He's just like, yeah, I don't know what else to do, man. I told myself this was going to work, and it's not.
And just like Stuttering John, it not going his way just means the first thing, little tiny thing that just doesn't go right. And then the whole thing collapses. We see this often, especially in older middle-aged men who are like fat and bald and not attractive. And there's like one thing they're hung up on. Like, I need longer calves.
I need dick pills.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, you're gonna lipstick on a pig. It's not helping. And it was funny to watch him go from that shift from like, I need a brand. Oh, honey, this is just so. I had this last night, dude. I was like, he caught himself and adjusted and had to go back into. So I'm saying, bro, it's like, just be yourself, Aaron. We accept it.
I'm really going through it today. And you know what sucks? I woke up today so happy. I'm like, dude, low goal. We're going to be okay. This is going to be all right. And now it's what the haters have been hoping for like the last 2 years. It's like, as long as they just hang in there, eventually they're going to get to see the collapse.
See, this is also crazy because we've talked about this. The analysis, and I think Nick Rekieta actually brought this to our attention. Aaron can only exist in the present. The past didn't happen, or if you think it did, it's different than what you think. The future, there is no future. So here we have a day where he didn't hit the goal in the morning, and now he's off the goal in the evening, and he's like, this is what people have been waiting for 2 years. This is my collapse. I've seen this happen many times. What do you mean?
This isn't the worst thing that happened to you this week, Aaron.
Right. Yeah, wait till Friday, idiot.
For sure. 150 away from tonight. Are we going to hit it? Probably fucking not, unless anyone's feeling really generous in the next hour and 10 minutes.
Mom and Dad.
Fucking hell. All right, let's go to the next story that's not going to work or get anybody talking.
Oh, man. This is just a full-on meltdown. And this is not the haters or whatever he thinks is going on here. That's in his head.
Yeah, obviously.
Just reinforcing you're losing, everyone's watching, you're flop sweating, you're a loser, this is all happening to you. And rather than just be like, no, we're having a bad night, whatever. Who cares? I do 2 shows a day. Who gives a shit? Yeah. He just fucking processes all of that negative feedback that he's getting from himself in his head.
I need to spin this quick.
He couldn't, too. He couldn't come up with that.
He's also going through menopause. We should be a little more tolerant, I think. He's
is that
having
why
hot
the face
flashes.
is changing? Yeah.
Comes a time in every woman's life where they come to terms with.
Yeah, he's getting hot flashes.
All right. This is a very interesting video clip. The last one, then we'll get to the game. Very interesting video clip that I saw in the Steel Toe Boring Show subreddit where it seems like Aaron's having a manic episode. This is pretty crazy. And watching Johnny's response to it is also interesting, as it often is with these two guys and their dynamic.
Aaron, I hate Aaron. And then Aaron goes, I think you're a little too obsessed with me. I think it's unhealthy. No, watch this video where I clipped out the over 5,000 times you said gay.
Okay, so that's a theme that I think Aaron's starting to pick up on it too, which I'm upset about because I don't want our game to go away. But people are starting to just clip. I know that I think Frog's doing that, or one of the channels is doing that, where they're just seeing how many times he says gay in an episode.
That the Minnesota...
Yeah, why would you call him gay?
Oh my God!
Why would you?
Holy shit! Holy shit! Johnny...
By the way, Johnny is so uncomfortable. I mean, generally he is too, but also just with Aaron's performance right here, he's so uncomfortable with this.
Oh my God! Ah! Everybody!
Everybody what? Adam, how many fight songs would I need to sing on the show for you to just say, all right, well, it's been fun, Carl. We've had a good run.
I'd say the first 4 bars of anyone.
Oh, here we go.
Out.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get the first down, then get a touchdown.
Adam better turn his camera off.
Suck 'em. Fight, fight,
too
fight,
embarrassed.
fight. Skol Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more. V-I-K-I-N-G-S. Skol Vikings, let's go. Oh my God.
Adam's face is so red. He's so embarrassed for Aaron right now. It's brutal.
And I hope Karmic X is looking. Take a good hard look at Johnny Crutches, because that's going to be you sitting next to Stuttering John in a couple years. Get used to that.
At least Johnny Crutches is not giving it anything.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh no, what are we doing?
Yeah, this is after being beaten down for that long. So
that's
Karmic,
true.
get used to it. This is going to be the most energy you can muster.
Non-Swave says, if you don't like sports, you're gay. And then proceeds to scream like a schoolgirl over a man. If you're not into sports, you're a fucking dork. And it's time for jocks to take back the country and just start beating the shit out of you guys.
Thank God I'm wearing my Bills hat today. Holy shit. I would have wanted to think I wasn't into sports and I was a dork.
And did you see that? To adjust his manly delivery, he put his hand on his hip like a little teapot to school everybody.
Let me tell you something. He's
Yeah.
wagging his finger.
If,
he's on designing
if you don't
women.
like sports, you're gay. And then proceeds to scream like a schoolgirl over a man. If you're not into sports, you're a fucking dork. And it's time for jocks to take back the country and just start beating the shit out of you guys and throwing them in lockers.
I think he's overcompensating for what he just did. I think he
Do you know
embarrassed-
any jocks, Aaron, that you'd like to do this for you? Who are you going to pick?
I think that he embarrassed himself, and now he's like, I'm alpha male Aaron over here, jocking it up with the jocks.
If you don't watch football on Sunday, here you go, corn diff. You're gay. And you need to sit down and shut up like you have your whole life because sports is fucking awesome.
Well, there you have it, guys. If you don't watch football on Sunday, you're gay. Good to know.
He just can't stop with the gay. There's so much gay. It's too much gay. If you want to ask what's too much gay, this is should be like on a tutorial video of how much gay is too much. Back it down.
Perfect. Well
Seems
said.
kind of gay.
Well said, Aaron. Nailed it. So
That
anyway,
clip alone works as a stinger.
I know. It definitely does. I'm going to save that one. That's fun. All right. Let's get into the game. This is the game where we decide, depending on what Aaron is setting up for us, whether he's going to say it's gay or not. And we all have to remember that although Aaron fancies himself a very funny, comedic podcast host, he actually has no creativity. And so everything is just gay. Because in, I guess, rural Minnesota, that's hilarious. Could you imagine someone being gay? Huh? So let's play a little, is it gay? Round one.
Let's go ahead and see what they added to the Cambridge Dictionary.
If I said the words trad wife, delulu, or mouse jiggler.
Okay. Trad wife is an easy one. It's like a traditional wife, stays home, takes care of the kids. Trad wife. Let's just put it together. Delulu means you're delusional. That's a pretty easy one, too. And mouse jiggler sounds racist. I'm going to say mouse jiggler means you're a Mexican. Let's go ahead and see what that means. Mouse jiggler. A mouse jiggler is software or hardware used to simulate or provide movement of a computer mouse.
So not Mexican. Okay, good to know. Take it away, Megan.
All right. Is the definition of a mouse jiggler gay? Chris?
I'm going gay.
Adam?
I'm going to second that, gay.
Annie?
I think it's gay.
Carl?
It doesn't sound gay to me. It does not sound gay to me. I'm going to be the contrarian on this one. Let's go.
Oh. Gay?
Ah, God damn it. I'm so bad at this game, and it's so easy. Why
Here's my rationale for that one. I don't think he thought the explanation was gay. I think that he didn't know what it meant. I think he thought that was gay. So he's just like, well, that's gay.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of thought it was interesting that if you watch NLO, he has a drop where was it Ken Young saying gay?
Yeah. Yeah, he did that exact thing, which means he watches NLO. That's a good point, Megan. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Wait, who's stalking who around here?
Right?
Your Honor. Objection. All right, I'm losing. Everyone else has a point. I have 0. This is round 2, the start of my comeback.
We're going to hell, brother. Family reunion.
Anemone. Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis wrote it, too. So that's what he's been doing. He's been fucking making shoes. I don't know if you knew that. Daniel Day-Lewis spent a lot of time as a cobbler. Not an ice cream dish. He likes to go to his farm and make shoes. Like old-timey clogs and shit. That's his thing. Not like research for a role or anything like that. Motherfucker just likes making shoes.
Is making shoes gay, Carl?
Yes, it's definitely gay.
Adam?
I'm going to say that he thinks it's gay, but I really want it noted that Aaron has no idea what the fuck he's talking about with the cobbling and it not being about acting, the whole thing. You're just totally missing the mark, but talking like an expert.
Annie?
Not gay.
Oh, shit.
Chris.
Not gay.
Because it's Daniel Day-Lewis. You're right. Daniel Day-Lewis is not gay. Fuck. I'm fucking this up.
He's, for lack of a better word, a weirdo.
Ah, shit. I had to think
just a
about it
weirdo.
more. All right. Well, I stink at this. What's the score?
I was too offended by the question.
Annie and I are tied at 2.
All right. This is where I start my comeback. It's more fun to start in round 3, if you ask me.
And never mind, we've got somebody who likes to send in $10 a day and give us really perverted, difficult would you rathers.
Oh, great.
Like,
Okay.
for example, you're not a guy, so this one isn't going to work as well, but would you rather have a dick that is a big toe, so it's hard all the time, but it's not very big, and that's just your existence, you're living with that, or big toes that are penises?
Yeah, you got to go with the thing that you can just be ashamed of in private. You got to have the toe as a dick.
Oh, really?
You can't have a dick flopping around on when you're wearing your sandals.
I chose the dick-shaped toes, but it's only because they didn't give us details, like, can they get hard? If they can get hard, I probably don't want them, because that's...
Oh, wow, that was a tough one, Megan. Holy shit. I almost hit
It
pause
is a
the time.
tough one. His chatters are very entertaining and give him a lot to think about.
Sure.
Are dick toes gay, Chris?
Not gay.
Adam?
Okay, first of all, I didn't know he had Lil Nas X as a guest. That's a good get for him.
Gay?
That's a good get.
Number 2, why is it always in question with these men whether the dick is hard or not? Like, I thought it was just assumed if you had one that an erection is possible, but for them, it's this other that has to be
I can't
added.
answer that for you, unfortunately.
Can I take foot pills to get my penis toes hard?
Where'd you get him? From the dark web? So I'll go with gay.
Annie?
I think it's gay.
Who's last?
Me. I think it's gay. It seems gay to me. Let's go.
All right.
There's dicks
They
involved.
didn't give us details, like, can they get hard? If they can get hard, I probably don't want them, because that's going to be really weird. But if they could be like,
oh, no shit.
yay.
Dick toes are just weird and not gay, but there's dicks. I can't figure this game out. I am 0 for 3, but I'm starting my comeback now. Remember, final round, I get 5 points. Everyone else gets 1.
Oh, that's gay.
Sure is. Round 4.
This weekend, we're going to get hour and a half. We'll probably get a 2 or 3 hour members only. How's that? I think that's fair. Numero Uno says, with or without the tantruming. Numero Uno and I are buds. We're cool. And I saw that there were like 3 people. I saw 3 people throw a temper tantrum at me. Yeah, it's so mean to Numero Uno. And I was embarrassed. Genuinely, I was embarrassed for you.
Is throwing a tantrum at Aaron gay? Adam?
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
Annie?
I think in this context, yes, it's gay.
Carl?
It's gay.
Chris?
I have to agree. It's pretty gay.
All right.
Gay across the board?
Because, first of all, it's a fucking internet show. You're gay if you get that emotional over me.
Beautiful. I'm finally on the board. I just didn't get shut out. Now I'm happy about that. It's small victories in life, right? I hit my goal.
Right.
At one point. Round 5. What's the score, producer Chris?
I'm leading with 4. Annie with 3. Adam with 2.
Wow, you're perfect. Another perfect week for producer Chris. All right, let's go. Game point.
We don't associate females with hazing. So when it's dudes, we're like, okay, somebody held some guy down and humiliated him by shoving things up his asshole. Anyone else trying to figure out what female...
Humiliating him? If you shove stuff on my asshole, it's going to be a lot more than just humiliation. That's going to be painful. I'm not going to want that.
Yeah. That'd be way down on that list, actually.
Yeah, the humiliation part. I'm like, I actually think that you guys should be more humiliated about this than me. I'm about to do butt
bleeding
stuff.
generously.
So when it's dudes, we're like, okay, somebody held some guy down and humiliated him by shoving things up his asshole. Anyone else trying to figure out what female hazing would be? I mean, I want to assume that it's a little more passive than what the boys do, but how do we know? I mean, they've, in a weird way, got more options for hazing than we do. Let's take a listen.
Does he talk about vaginas? Does he say there's other holes you can shove shit in?
Just keep playing.
I know. I'm sorry.
Cheerleaders at IUP are under strict rules and required conditions for 2 years now.
Does she have her jaw wired shut?
And this all comes after a hazing investigation. So according to a campus hazing transparency report, IUP cheerleaders were found requiring underage members to assist in purchasing alcohol. The report also...
That's it? Dude, your hazing is so much shittier than our haze. Like, it's...
All right. Women hazing in college. It's just buying alcohol instead of shoving things up their asses.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gay? Chris?
Not gay.
Carl?
Not gay.
Adam?
Gay.
Annie?
It's gay somehow.
All right.
It's like
we're split.
It's not gayer. I mean, sodomizing people is about as gay as it can get, but like...
Well, it's literally not gay. That's the first time we've had one of those out here.
It's not gayer.
It's not gayer. Oh.
You know, like sodomy.
So what's the ruling on this then?
Megan.
I was going gay with this one, but now you have having me question it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
Replay the end of the clip.
There's a bonus. There's a bonus one if you want to.
We'll make the bonus our final round.
Report. IUP cheerleaders were found requiring underage members to assist in purchasing alcohol. The report also.
That's it, dude. Your hazing is so much shittier than our haze. Like it's like it's not gayer. I mean, sodomizing people is about as gay as it can get. But like,
yeah. So the answer is not gay because you asked us the women's hazing.
Technically, yes, that is true. All right, we're throwing that one out.
It's not gayer. It's still gay though, but I think not gay is the correct answer.
Okay.
Nothing's as gay as sodomizing a dude. That is very true. Okay.
All right, so we're throwing that
It's
one
making my job tougher.
You got a hazing coming up, Megan.
We're gonna have a long meeting after this. All right, here's a bonus one for us. We'll keep the score that we had previous round.
Got it.
Because everyone's confused. And this is the one where I can get 5 points with a victory. You better believe it.
yeah, the girl he was with, like, was so tortured for so many years by the fact that there were so many red flags and she didn't notice. She was like, yeah, he would have me play dead while we had sex. Yeah.
I had an ex-boyfriend that would have liked me to pretend to be asleep, which was odd, but not dead.
But still,
I told you, I just said, why are you talking?
Yeah.
So I just started sleeping.
Something about the whole, you don't know I'm doing this.
Right, I would play it to you oh me.
Okay, so that's gay. That's what that means. I know what that means.
That's how
I've
I
heard
drink
that before.
beer, right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's getting their shots in.
I'm like, why are we doing this?
You should have made it really hot and pretended you were having a dream and just snore really just and then as he touches you, go, Daddy, no.
The chemistry between these two.
All right. The conversations these two have.
Yeah.
All right. So is pretending to be asleep while having sex, is that gay?
Wasn't it the partner telling you to pretend to be asleep?
Yeah. So
while
if you're
having sex with you?
What's it called? It's you're
rape.
Pretending. No, it's
role playing. Role playing.
Yeah, role playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is role playing sleeping while having sex gay?
You're a poet.
Annie, what do you think?
Yeah, it's gay.
Chris?
Gay. Gay as the day is long.
I'm going not gay for the win.
What win?
If I think in that couple, the man is role playing, but he's not telling her what it is they're role playing as. He just needs her to shut up and keep her head down. And I think he's doing a bit of role playing. And I think seeing as how it's KB and it's John and it's Aaron that have to say daddy all the time. They need to say that word. They're always saying it. And I think there's something about that that's gay. So I'm going
Now
with gay.
that's psychiatry.
Thank you.
I would be like, am I dreaming? He'll be like, yeah, it was bizarre. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It wasn't even Aaron who said what it was or not. That would have been a giveaway right there. So I'm the big winner. No, I'm just kidding. I guess my final round isn't worth 5 points. I guess that's cheating, guys.
I feel a little set up. I didn't know it wasn't coming from Aaron.
Yep, I know. Throwing us a curveball there, Megan.
I think you
meeting.
Did a great job, Megan.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, because you won. Of course, you think it was.
He's on to me.
Who are these podcasts?